1,
2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
My name is Cassie Dela Cruz, and today I'll be showing you how to make cascarones, or confetti eggs. Cascarones originated in Italy, where the Italian gentlemen would fill it with perfume and give it to their loved ones or anybody that they had a crush on. From there, Marco Polo took it to Asia, and in China on New Year's, what they would do is fill the eggshells up with perfume powder. And at the celebration, they would crack them, and it would fill the room with an aroma. From China, it went to Spain, and they did the same concept as the Chinese on celebrations. They would do the same thing. And when Spain took over Mexico, the Emperor Maximilian had a wife named Emma, and she introduced it to the Mexican people. Now, the Mexican people, they gave it a name, cascaron, which means shell, and the name they gave to it was cascarones because they were, shelled with confetti. And they replaced the perfume powder with confetti, more like just at the celebration, instead of having powder everywhere, it would be confetti. So what they would do is crack it on somebody's head to wish them good luck or as a sign of affection. So I will be showing you how to make them from scratch. First, you're going to have eggs, glue, a bowl, markers. You can use paint or dye, it's up to you, confetti, and tissue paper. The price on all of these, the eggs are about 98 cents at Walmart or H-E-B. The confetti is about $2. The tissue paper is about $1. The bowl, you can use a bowl at your house. You can buy one at Walmart for $2. The glue, you can use any type of glue, but the easiest one is the clear liquid glue because it dries really fast. And that's about $2. So altogether, I spent about $12 on all the materials that I needed. So first, what you're going to do is get the egg, and you want to make sure that you crack the top of the egg and not the bottom, because this part is where you're going to put the confetti inside. It's easier when it's the smaller top of the egg. And what you do is you crack just the tip of it on. And once it has a little crack in it, you just put your nail or your thumb into it and kind of let the egg white and the egg yolk go in there. You can also use a toothpick to crack the yolk because it is a little hard coming out of the egg, to break up the yolk. You can do this in a sink or anything like that. And then once that's out, you want to get some water and rinse the inside out, because you don't want any egg yolk in it. The confetti will get stuck to the yolk and it won't work if you do it like that. And you just rinse it out. Okay, so once that's rinsed out, you just make sure that you have a hole big enough to fit confetti inside of it. And you just get a paper towel and dry it off. So once that's dry, comes the filling with confetti part. So you're going to get the confetti, and you want to make sure you do it on something where it'll catch the confetti if any falls, if it doesn't go inside the hole. And you just pour it inside the egg. And you're going to fill it up to about halfway. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top unless you just want more confetti. And so I just fill it about halfway. And then once that's done, you can kind of hear the confetti inside, moving around. You get the tissue paper and the glue. And what you want to do is glue the opening, the side of the opening. So you have glue on there for the tissue paper to hold. And once you put the glue, you want to put that away so it doesn't get caught on anything. And the tissue paper, you don't have to cut it with scissors or anything like that, because most of them, they'll have jagged edges on the tissue paper. It kind of gives it a little bit of decoration. And you get the little square and you cover it. And in my family, what we do is usually the kids that decorate the eggs. You can get vinegar and put food coloring in it and stick the egg inside and wait for the egg to fill up with color. And once that's done, you just pull it out and you have to leave it dry, let it dry overnight. So if you still want to decorate it with paint or markers, you can do that, but it has to be completely dry so the dye doesn't come off. And then you just get a marker, and I have some decorated already here. And you can just, write anything on them, celebrate, just decorate them with little stars and hearts and Happy Easter. In the Mexican tradition, what we do on Easter is we hide the eggs, or the adults will go hide the eggs, and then the children will go out and look for the eggs, and once they find them, they crack them on each other's head. And that's basically the whole history and how to make a cascarones from scratch. You can always just go to the store and buy them, but it's a lot more fun to make them with your family.